Good day everyone. So today we are going to be doing a second episode of Trial 1. I'm sorry it's been quite a while, but it's been a pretty busy last few weeks. So sorry for the noise of TV if you can hear it sort of buzzing every so often in the background. It's an old TV, it's not one that I'm bringing with me, but yeah, as you probably know if you follow me on Twitter, I am in the process of moving at the moment. I want to get try and hopefully get a couple of these editing recorded and rendered up on YouTube. I'm not too sure whether I'll do much editing to it. I may just upload straight to YouTube, we'll see. I don't think that there's too much that I would want to cut out, but yeah, we'll see. I should be able to be a bit more continuous. No, that's not the word. Repetitive. I'm a lot more, I guess, normal, and maybe having a schedule for videos as well is potential. But yeah, today we're going to be playing Ryse on my own. So I ended up playing quite a few Xbox One games. I know on stream I'm going to be, at least for the month of August, I'm going to be sticking to Xbox One games, mainly for achievements, but I thought since I've bought quite a few of these games, this is the perfect opportunity to do some videos on them. And Ryse on my own is, well, it's one of the more AAA of the games that I ended up getting. So it was an Xbox launch exclusive made by Crytek. It was an Xbox exclusive, but now it's on Steam, so it's kind of still is an Xbox exclusive. You can see there's a campaign, there's some multiplayer. We're not going to get into the multiplayer today, mainly because I don't particularly enjoy multiplayer myself, but maybe for a later video we'll look at the Ryse of our own multiplayer. We'll see. I've heard it's fairly decent, but I haven't looked too much into it. And then some other hero upgrades are in the main menu, which I find pretty different. Like usually like customise your multiplayer gladiator and your skill upgrades and stuff are usually in the inside the single player game, and for the multiplayer gladiator inside the multiplayer section. I'm guessing for the upgrade killing moves, that's probably going to be useful for single player as well, I'm going to guess. Although there's hero executions for XP here, so I don't know. So I've got some bugs flying around as well, which is making things a little bit more annoying. But yeah, we're going to go into campaign. I usually go with normal, as to say it should be okay for testing purposes at least. I'll shut up for the cutscene. It looks like this is just a title cutscene. So it seems like we're getting off to what this game is kind of about, basically being the graphics game of the Xbox One, at least of the Xbox One launch. I guess the PlayStation 4, at least from what I've heard and kind of seen on Twitch, like Killzone Shadow 4 was kind of the PS4's equivalent of their graphically pleasing launch game. I think Killzone Shadow 4 had generally better reviews overall, because I think the gameplay was not as I wouldn't say bad, but not as boring. I've heard, as we'll maybe be able to see in the next 15 or so minutes, that the Ryse of Roman combat is supposedly pretty repetitive and there's quite a few like QTE based. It may get better or it may get worse during the game. I don't know. That's kind of what we're ready to find out. But it may be fun. I really should shut up, shouldn't I?
God, help me! He's come to kill me. He's here! He's here! He's here! Help me! Help me! He's here.
Okay, so there's a fight.
Defend your emperor! I, Nero, Augustus Germanicus, command that you defend your emperor!
Yeah, I don't think those are to unite. Okay, that person fell. Yep, it's definitely looking like a graphically intensive game from the cutscene at least. But hey, let's show off the main character by showing his head. Looks like we're going to be getting into it now. Ouch. Bloody hell.
Display this from the highest place you can find. When the barbarians see it, they'll run. The battle will be ours.
Interesting to see that the GUI's on the GUI was on that like inside cutscene. Okay. So select health regen perk now by pressing down, and then RT and Y. And now health regain. Hey, there's an achievement to start off with. That's good. Notice you have that. Okay, so he turns red after a bit. And then whatever colour the person is during the execution is what button you need to press. Okay. So he's going to turn yellow, so it's white. So I can kind of see what they mean by that there are... Is there another person that I need to kill? I kind of like it may end up getting grafting after a while, but I'm kind of liking that well, I won't say the cutscene, but the camera is kind of focused to be making you definitely look at combat, so it's a little bit harder to see when you're not, well, at the person basically in front of you, but I guess that could bring a problem with people coming up behind you. So there's supposedly a vista around, I believe that there's a vista around here. Don't know where is it here? I don't know whether it's up here or not. Whether it is actually here or not. It may be in the palace gates. I may just be in a complete derp. Which happens. But there are like a couple collectibles like gates, well, vistas, some other bits and bobs. I'm not too sure whether there's any on here or if it's after the gate or not. I'm not too sure, to be honest. It also reminds me why XB's a little bit annoying to work with, because I can't see how long I've been recording for. Okay, I can definitely see where the QTE element is at. So it's like all these areas look like there could be vistas, to be fair. But it may be that the vistas along here. Can I get down there? That looks like I could get down there. No? Is that just a ladder that I can kick down? I don't know. Ouch. That looked like it must have hurt. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to block that. Okay, so let's get some more. So, press and hold LB to use or use voice. Well, I don't have to connect, so you have to hold it down for a while. Which I guess is to take into consideration that when the Xbox launched, it did launch with the Kinect. So that's probably why, with it being launched again, obviously trying to use the Xbox Kinect, which I believe was an updated one, if I remember correctly.
Status of the defences, soldier.
Yes, sir. Most of the 18th Legion is still combat effective. We have 3 auxiliary units at your command, Scorpios, Archers, and a catapult nest.
Okay. I don't know how long I've recorded, but this is the issue. Do I need to... So it's telling me I need to press A, and I need to form a line there, supposedly. Okay. Fair enough. Now what do I do?
We have incendiaries at strategic defense points, sir.
What am I supposed to do here?
Sir, they're flanking us. Detachment moving south.
Am I supposed to blow them up?
Someone blow those incendiaries!
I don't know whether that's what I'm supposed to do. It's not really launching on too well. Like the quick select. Now I have to hold on quite a bit for fire volley. Okay, they're dead. Shit. We're kind of in a bit of a difficult position here. Now I need another high volley. Where is these? Is it that guy? No, it isn't. I don't know where these other archers are. I don't see any more archers per se. That kind of works. I think this is just something that... Oh wow, I got a kill. Sweet. So that's one kill out of lots that I have got with this thing. Because it seems like, yeah, this, hopefully we don't have to use this often, because I don't really like the auto scrolling on, because sometimes it just doesn't work. Like it only kills someone when you're brought onto them. So like even when you're not, even if you're in library, it's not locked on. It doesn't. I think it actually killed someone there. So screw what I said. And then now catapult fire. Okay, that's a lot of explosions and stuff. That's a lot of explosions. Secure Emperor's safety. Now let's enter the palace, supposedly.
Sir, we held them back. Only a handful managed to slip by us into the palace.
Now it's telling me that I need to upgrade. Okay. That's a little bit weird that it takes... I really find that a little bit odd that it takes you to the main menu to upgrade your skills. It seems really off to me that the menu to upgrade your skills and everything is the main menu. It seems, I don't know, a little bit half-assed. I don't know, I guess it's, with it being a Borderlands title, it's sort of kind of had a job to do one thing. I'm guessing to have kind of a rich menu system for, well, I think in-game menu system probably wasn't that thing. So I guess we'll get an upgrade. I should probably upgrade my health. Probably. So current cost remaining, or purchase with valor. We've got quite a bit of valor actually. So let's get a few of these. I don't know how many we can get though. Focus burn. I don't think we have the focus thing yet. Can I get the XP gain? No, I can't. That's a little bit annoying. I could get that though. That's focus gain? What? We could get some recruit inventory. Yeah, we may as well get some of these while we have the valor. Recruit Burning Eagle. Marius will enter Burning Eagle mode after 11 perfect hits. I'm guessing, I'm going to take a guess that the main character is called Marius. It would have been probably a little bit more useful if the game told us that. I'm also going to guess from the amount of skill upgrades that they have, that this is a game that kind of expects you to get all the upgrades by the end of the game. I'm guessing. And also, for whatever reason, we're still on the first level, like we're still on level 1, recruit, level 1 in the top right. But then in very small text, what, I don't even think that's not even centered. The XP is 10,878, so somehow 10,878 is still not enough to get through the first level, and it doesn't look centered. It at least doesn't look centered on the TV, which is very weird. GUI placement. If like they would have, I would have thought that they would have tried to make it. I guess maybe the reason for that is to make it a similar spacing between the rankings compared to the XB, it just looks a little bit odd. But now that we've actually upgraded that, let's go to the campaign. Continue campaign. So we've done that. There's supposedly some stairs. I have to pick up this. Oh, that's the Vista. Wait, that's the Vista? Is that some sort of like a coin or something? It's confusing. Oh, is that supposed to be a scroll? There's supposed to be a scroll around here somewhere as well. Sorry about that, it kind of automatically made me go into the palace. I was sort of walking down the wall and it sort of automatically put me in palace. I don't know why, but...
Secure. No, we're secure from this demon.
We need to get you to a safe place. Your chambers?
My chambers.
And,
No, the vault. This way.
subtitles are not on by default.
Come on.
So the campaign thing, that's just for the campaign. Oh, settings. For some reason, again, it's the main problems that I seem to be having with the game at the moment. The menus, at least at the moment, the menus seem a bit janky. I know that's something that most people probably won't care about, but the fact that the settings area is hidden under like a very small, like it's only hidden under a very small, well, it's a button press which makes it easier, but for like what button you need to press is like in very small writing at the bottom with the rest of the controls, which is a little bit odd. I think they would have done a lot better if like, let's say campaign was on one tab and then you could sort of press LB or RB to move to the other one, kind of like you can in the main menu, to then go to the settings area, and then the settings are already there. I feel like that would have been a lot better than, and sort of visually sort of see, oh, there's campaign, but if I can make myself go to there, that I don't know, it feels this is me, a lot more of me sort of rubbing into the game compared to the Ollie Ollie one. I still don't really know how I'm going to do the trial runs properly. Maybe I'm just in the kind of mood where I need to rip into a game a little bit or something. Subtitles off. I also kind of don't like these mini sub-menu systems, I'll call them. They're a little bit annoying. I also figured out that I did miss a collectible at the beginning, which was collector scrolls. So there's vistas, there's scrolls, and there's something called chronicles, and there's a few of them along the way. So I believe we just go along. You can't press B. You can't press B to get out of the menu because this is the main menu. You have to either press the start button or you have to press A on continue campaign to continue campaign. Usually with the menus, since it's its own menu, you can just press B to go back in. So again, it's a bit of a grip.
Someone in there. I think perhaps you should open it.
I should open it. I don't know where the Chronicle is, but where is it? It's supposedly near a door. I don't know whether it's near the door in there or it's near a different door, but okay, it's not near this door. It must be near this door. It's not near that door. It's not near that door. That's the thing. I should have probably gotten the walkthrough thing on true achievements up before. So I think I need to. I'm guessing it's near this door. Press X to gain more XP from. Do I literally just... Oh, that's big. Then oh, that's for something else over there. Okay. So supposedly, it may be something that I won't be able to find straight away. Anyway, maybe it's something else that I've missed because I've not been able to get to it. I don't know. But I'm probably going to call this good because this feels like it's becoming a little bit of a crap fest. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully the next episode will be a bit better. I'm not too sure. As I said, I'll just stop here and we'll watch this person cower a little bit. So we'll also not look at his face. So I'm not too sure of the best way to do this. It may be something that I have to think about a bit more. I'm not too sure whether recording the gameplay and then talking over it is the best way or sort of doing it similar to this. I feel like doing the gameplay and talking over it might be better because then it's easy to like mute myself when a cutscene happens and able to sort of write beforehand what I'm going to say, kind of like review, and maybe do a bit of a mini review for it for the bitrate as well, which I've not been able to do too much for at the moment since, as I said on Twitter and on here at the beginning, I'm moving currently, so it makes things a little bit more awkward. But yeah, hopefully this wasn't too bad. It should at least get better along the way that while I figure out how I want to actually do this. It may end up turning into something where it's a bit more like a mini like first thoughts review kind of thing. It may end up turning into me just playing the game for 20, 30, like for the first 15 to 30 minutes while I just play along and pick it apart every so often. Kind of like today, except a bit less informal, a bit more informal with not having to say, oh, this was a launch excuse. But yeah, it's maybe something that I figure out on my own rather than bitch about it at the end of the video. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope everyone has a good day.